Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Linda. Here on this channel, I share videos about sewing, pattern drafting, and everything fashion. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to draft this 3-part bra cup for your corset. If this seems like what you're interested in, you might want to hit the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell for more videos like this. So let's hop in. So guys, this is the bra cup I'll be making use of. I'm going to modify it to look very curvy. For you to modify your bra cup, you need to look for the right and the wrong side. So I'll be folding this way on the right side, okay? So the right side is the inner part and the wrong side is just the one on the outer part. So I'll go ahead and just stitch it by 3/4 of an inch this way all the way to the middle. Now this allows your cup to become very curvy and deeper so that you can be able to pack your bust properly. So I'll head over to the sewing machine and stitch this up, and I will do the same thing for the other one and get back to you. This is what I had after I was done stitching. You can see that the middle has been stitched all the way to the center. So this is how it's going to, we are going to be using it, okay? I also decided to contour it a little bit in the middle. As you can see, I'm just placing them right side to right side facing each other, and at one point like this by the side, I'm going to be taking out a little, just like almost half of an inch. It's not up to half of an inch, and then I'm just going to use my curve ruler to draw a rounded curve just as you see me doing. So I'm going to be trimming out the excess I have there. This is because I want the middle part to become inverted, not really straight. So I'll just go ahead right now and take away that portion I marked out. So guys, this is what it looks like after I was done. So the next thing to do right now is to go ahead and start working on the 3-part process. So I have my masking tape here for it. I have my marker, my scissors, and a tape roll. I'm going to be masking the tape directly on the bra cup, and to do that, you have to just cover it and layer it on top of it directly. So this is what I will do. After I am done doing this, I'll get back to you and show you how it looks like. So guys, this is what I had after I was done covering the whole bra cup with the masking tape. The next thing I'm going to do right now, as you can see, it's covered all around and there are rough edges. I'll go ahead right now and then carefully just trim out all the rough edges with a scissors. After I was done trimming, guys, this is what I had. Now I'm going to be separating the masking tape from the bra cup. But before doing that, I'm going to mark the points where I want to divide it into 3 parts. To share this into 3 parts accurately, this is the bust point. What you need to do is just to go ahead and place your tape rule by one side at this end like this at the top of the bra cup. Then go ahead and mark your measurement. For me, I'm using 2 inches, but I decided to make it 2.0.25, and then on the other side I marked 2.0.25, which is also the same as 2 inches and 1/4 of an inch. And as for the middle, I went ahead to mark 2.5 inches. So I'm making sure that it's stopping directly above the bust point or on the bust point at most. Then I went ahead to just use my free hand to draw a line to connect the dots. After I am done marking the line, the next thing I did was to divide the rest of the cup into 2 equal parts. So I'll go ahead and place my tape rule this way. From this end, I'm going to measure what I have from that end to the other end. So I have 8 inches, and that will make it 4 inches when divided by 2. So I folded my tape rule this way to get the midpoint, and what I had was 4 inches. So I'll be locating where the 4 inches stops at and placing your tape rule carefully. You need to be careful when marking this. This is where mine stops at, and that will be the midpoint. I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing I just did on the first line I drew earlier. So I'll just take the measurements and get what I have for the overall length of the line. And as you can see, I also have 8 inches, and the midpoint will become 4 inches. So after I was done marking the points, I went ahead to connect the points into a straight line from this part, just like you see me doing. And that makes it a 3-part cup for your corset. So this is going to be the first part, second part, and then this is the third part of the cup. So what we'll do next is just to go ahead and mark the points where we know where to join to which part. Like for example, this part goes to this part when joining. Okay, I'm just indicating a notch point where I'll know where the cup part 1 goes to and where the part 2 meets the part 3. So what I'll do next is just to go ahead and peel off the masking tape and then separate the masking tape from the bra cup. So guys, this is what it looks like after I was done peeling it off. The next thing I'll go ahead and do right now is to slash it into 3 different parts. So guys, after I was done slashing it into 3 parts, the next thing I'll go ahead and do right now is to place it on a pattern paper or my fabric, whichever one I have available. So if you have your fabric, just go ahead and tape it on top of it directly, and then you need to add your seam allowances to it. And then if you don't have, go ahead and just duplicate it here on your pattern paper so that you just have it as a pattern which you can use anytime you want. So as you can see, I'm taping it on top of my pattern paper, and I'm giving some spaces around it so that I can have some seam allowances in between. And all you need to do right now is just to go ahead and make sure you place them carefully and carefully arrange them the way you cut it out before adding your seam allowances. So just go ahead and mark 0.5 inches around each pattern. For me, I already know what I want to add around it, so this is my 0.5 inches. I'm just using my free hand to draw it for now, and then I'll go ahead and do the same thing for the others. As you can see, I didn't give much space in between because I already know that when that space is divided, I'll get my seam allowances correctly. So I'll go ahead and cut everything out. Just watch and see how I do it. So guys, this is what I had after I was done cutting everything out. The next thing I'll do right now is to go ahead and transfer it on a fabric just exactly the way it is, and then stitch it all around using the seam allowances. I didn't have enough time to do that, so I did it off camera. This is what I had. So this is my bra cup inside my pattern, and that is my hemming gum. I've already stitched my patterns to create the cup, and this is what I had. The next thing I'll do right now is to go ahead, pin it in the middle together with the bra cup, and I inserted my hemming gum in between to seal them both together. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to get my tailor's ham. I'm going to use that to give it a very nice long press so that everything will be attached together. But since I'm dealing with a delicate lace fabric, I placed a cotton cloth on top of it before ironing to avoid it getting burnt. Yeah, because this steam press iron always burn my clothes, and I've taken note of that. So anytime I'm going to be dealing with a delicate fabric, I'll use another material to cover it before ironing it. This is what it looks like after I was done. So the next thing I'll do right now is to head over to the machine. I will go ahead and stitch it underneath as well. But I also did the same thing for the lining. So just in case you're not making use of a yoke, all you need to do is to place them right side to right side
with the bra cup. Okay, locate each one goes for the left and then align it properly. So this is how the lining will look inside the bra cup. For your corset, since we're making a corset without a yoke, go ahead and just place them this way and then stitch them like this. Okay, and this is what it will look like after you're done. Just turn it over to the right side and then top stitch on the lining part. So guys, this is the end result of the bra cup. This is how it looks like after I was done attaching it to my corset. I also included my yoke, as you can see, so go ahead and cover it up with my lining piece, and then I'll be bringing this part in between to stay in between just like this, and then place the lining piece on top of it and stitch by half of an inch carefully all the way from this end to the other end. That will be the end of this tutorial. If you have been watching up till this extent, thank you very much. Please do the needful by subscribing and sharing. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell and also tell me what you think about this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.